Hi everybody, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching. Today we're going to do a video for my project pan, that's my advent calendar rollover. So these, what is it, 16 products? So many products in front of me. 16 products are all from advent calendar. So I have used all these products for at least 2 weeks and my goal is to use them up by the end of the year. We are 16 weeks away from the end of the year. So we're 2/3 through the year in terms of this advent calendar, knowing that there are actually 32 weeks out of the year, but I only have 24 doors in my project. So you can do the math. It's a little off, but we're close. And I want to really create some empties. It hasn't happened so far, but there's some very good reasons why I give myself some very hard products in here. And it's continually adding on project pan. So let me show you my empties. I do have two of them and one is the dry bar liquid glass. I really enjoyed this one, and I actually just saw that this possibly could be on sale for Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I will pick this up if it goes on sale because I really like this one. The liquid glass miracle smoothing sealant. I saw a shine add-on, and I think if I used heat, this would be even better. But I like this product. The other one is the Solwasu concentrated ginseng renewing cream. This one is also gone. This I showed in my last update, but I'm not gonna buy that one. I don't love the scent of ginseng, I'm learning. I actually have gone ahead and anything that is in my actual drawers, I've actually gone ahead and get rid of out of that brand because I'm not really loving it. I thought I would love it. I thought it was like bougie and cool, but just the scent's not there for me and the products aren't working right for my skin type. So I've just gotten rid of the whole brand. There might be some gems in there, but I hope my friends find them instead of me. Now, I do have three declutters, which is awesome. So that is the Solwasu First Care Activating Serum. Solwasu, no surprise there. The Virtue Hair Oil, I also decluttered. It just wasn't right for my hair. And then I just decluttered a couple weeks ago the Roche-Posay Foaming Cleanser. Again, it's not one that I really cared about, so I went ahead and got rid of that one. I have a ton of half-used facial cleansers. That is something I'm thinking about putting into a project pan maybe later this year or towards the end of the year because I swear in terms of travel sizes I think I've got 5 travel size face washes that are half used. It's so embarrassing. I'm just right now I'm working on that full size in my room project pan, so I abandoned all these half used ones. Sad. It's sad. Just know that. So that brings my total to five gone out of this project. So I've got 11 still to go. Um, the I've noticed that they definitely have some categories here. So in terms of beauty, this is gonna be the hardest for me to use up, but it's also my largest category. So I put two brow products in here, and I know exactly what I was thinking at the beginning of the year. I think if I use them every day, I will need them every 6 months. Because these do take about 6 months to use up. But guess who hasn't been using them every day? Me. But I've got two great ones here. I've got the Essence Make Me Brow. That is actually what I have in my brows today. This is shade 02 Brownie Brows. And then compare that to the Give Me Brow by Benefit in the shade 3. Um, these two are the exact same for me. I'll use them interchangeably. I just happen to put both in this project. I like both of them. I would always buy the Essence because it's like $5 versus the Benefit, which on sale is 15. Um, but I do think they're both good. I like it in my brows. I should use it more often, but I haven't. I also have, speaking of things I'm wearing, my mascara today is Cali Ray. Um, a pretty good mascara. I have no complaints about this mascara. It's still going strong. I'm actually really surprised. I was wondering, I was like, when did I open it up? I opened up at the beginning of this year. I opened up in February and it's still fine. And I don't mind that. Um, you can see it's not the most volumizing and lifting, but I think it does a great job for what it does. It definitely deepens the length of lashes and it doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge, anything like that. We're going good on Cali Ray. I'm not wearing this, but the Charlotte Tilbury concealer. I'm not wearing it. I don't know. I pointed my under eye like I was wearing it. I'm not. But I have used this one other time, probably since those 2 weeks are done. I just haven't felt the need to put that on because when I'm tired, I'm also not putting on makeup because I'm tired. But the little shimmer on my eye is this one. This is the It Cosmetics. This is the Superhero No Toke Shadow Stick in the shade Silk Armor. This is still a fantastic color. I have a lot left on this. I was actually surprised to see that because I feel like I have been using this probably, I mean, like not every day, let's be real here. A couple times a week I've been using it. Maybe, oh, let's be real here, Julie. 6 times in a month. But 6 times is better than none. So I thought I would have gotten farther than that. Of course, it was brand new when I used it, but I thought I would have had a little bit more use than that. But that's okay. I mean, you don't need very much on it. I'm not like putting it all over my face, but I like it. I still like that color. It's an easy go-to slap on, just brings a little light drawn into the eye, and I think it does a good job back there. Haven't touched this in since the 2 weeks of my using it. This is the Maracuja Tinted Hydrator by Tarte. I'm in the shade 20N Light Neutral. I haven't used it. When I'm going out to the playground sweating my butt off, I most certainly don't want to be wearing foundation, even if it is a tinted moisturizer. And then the fragrance, this is Toca Julieta. I must admit, I knew I was going to film this video, so I used it a couple of times, but that's where I'm at. Can you see? Right there, just under. It probably is mostly from evaporation, full transparency, versus me actually using it, but I did use it 2 or 3 times, so I do have some progress on it. It is rollerball, yeah, it's rollerball. Rollerballs aren't 100% sealed. And then that's all my makeup. That's so much makeup, I feel like. But in terms of skincare, something else I haven't really used since the 2 weeks is the IT Cosmetics Hello Results Baby Smooth Glycolic Peel and Carrying Oil. In my Rainbow Project pan, I do have another product. I've been using that other product instead of this one for glycolic peel or an AHA or BHA peel. Those all fall into the same realm for me. So I haven't been using this one. But I know once I finish that project pan, I'll be going back to this one. And then I have, count them, 3 moisturizers. Again, the Rainbow Project pan is just kind of clashing a little bit with this guy, and that's fine. It just is what it is. But that means I haven't been paying as much attention to these three. But let's go through them. I've got the Clarins Silky Cream. I love this product. You guys know I love it. Can I see how much is left in there? No. I will 100% use this one. It's 1 ounce. It's a good travel size. The Exuviance Age Reverse Hydro Firm. I 100% see myself reaching for this in the fall. I have not been using very much anti-aging, and I actually see a difference in my skin. I'm noticing I'm getting some texture. Oh yeah, you can really see the texture there. I got a few little bit of texture here. I'm getting a little bit more there. I'm getting a little bit here. A little bit, just a little bit of lines here and there. We all know I'm getting closer to 40 than 30. I'm definitely closer to 40 than 30. And this will definitely help once I get back to it. And then the one I have been using the last week, so not too long, but actually why my skin looks so dewy right now is the Summer Fridays Cloud Dew Gel Cream. This is a small, it's 10 grams, 0.35 ounce, thick, she's small, but I actually like this product. I don't think it's bad. I'm glad I'm using it during the summer. It won't touch me in the fall because there's not enough hydration behind it, but it's a great summer. And I've been actually been finding myself throwing it on. You know, we can all discuss it now. Fall's right around the corner. I view September 1st as a start of fall. I know it's still hot, but to me, summer is June, July, August. Fall is September, October, November, winter, January, February, March. You can come at me spring, May. Maybe April. It depends. Depends on the year if April falls into winter or spring. We'll say spring, just to make it a little bit more fair. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited about this. This is a good product. I've really enjoyed using it, but it's good for summer. This I'm gonna use up. Like I'm gonna try really hard actually to use it up because come September, I'm not gonna want to use this one. I'm gonna want to go back to my Silky Cream. I'm gonna want to go back to what's in my Ranger product pan. This is an LMS product. Something just a little bit more onto my skin is what I'm gonna want. But that is what we have. Those are the 16 products in here. I'm excited. We have 5 gone. We've got 11 left. I think I think realistically, I did want to use up 20 of these products. Like that was my goal at the beginning of the year. I now think realistically, we're probably going to go for 15. Once the Rainbow Project Pan continues, I'm eating away at those products. Not eating away, I'm using up the products. I'm chipping away, is what I should say. I'll start coming back to these and really start using them up. But as of right now, it's slow and steady, nothing crazy. Working on it. The amount of color cosmetics I have in here is going to be tough, but I do know, like mascara, it always has an end date. So technically the Cali Ray should be done here this month. It's 6 months after I opened it. Am I gonna get rid of it? I don't know, but it'll probably be gone by the next one. I'm sure it'll dry up here pretty soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. Happy panning, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.